Now it's Chuck and Jeff.
Yay.
You're on.
Alright, we're going to be playing a game called Show and Tell. We haven't done this one in a while. Now, what it is I will be telling a story. Jeff will be doing everything that I say. And then Sean will switch everything.
Yes, master!
Sean here will switch us anytime he sees fit. Yep. And so on and so forth. So, just shout out the first thing that comes to mind.
Okay, show and tell. The suggestion is... I'm gonna say... Insult restaurant.
Insult restaurant?
So I was going to the TGI Fridays with my brother last night and thought to myself, you know, I like the quesadilla explosion salad, and then I realized that I was at Chili's. Well, going to Chili's was insulting enough, I may as well already be here. Gas is about $4 a gallon. So I go into the Chili's, I go ahead and try to sit down, but I realize it's going to be about a 3-hour wait. So 3 hours later, I'm still waiting.
Switch.
Alright, so 3 hours later, I'm still waiting. The line is still backed up. The food smells like crap. And finally, the waitress comes over and asks me in this most ridiculously rude voice, "May I please sit you down?" So I say, "Yes, but you need to get that attitude out of you." So after she sits me down, I look at the menu to see what I might possibly want to eat after this 3-hour wait that was completely unnecessary.
Switch.
So I'm going through this menu, and apparently it's the size of a college dissertation. And I see that they at least have the poo-poo platter. I may as well take my chances on it. It looked brown enough. So I decided to order that with some brown rice to see how shitty this really can be. So after another 3 hours, I finally get my food, and I eat it, and I suddenly start to get some explosions in the pants. And that's not good.
Switch.
That's not good. So not only is the rice brown and also the poo-poo platter brown, but pretty soon my underwear and my pants are going to be brown, as well as the floor on my way to the bathroom. So after scrubbing my butt on the floor like a dog with worms, I finally make it to the bathroom, and I plop down on one of the nearest toilets available and forgot to lock the door.
Switch.
And when I come in, I see that my brother is trying to make out with the waitress. So as I'm really just standing there with my brother making out with the waitress, I'm trying to make an advance because, let's face it, she was kind of hot. So I just kind of go up there, not realizing that there's shit coming out of my ass. And then she looks at me and says, "You look like you're shitting out of your ass." And I'm just saying, "Really? That's kind of where where it's supposed to go anyway." And she's like, "Really? You're shitting out of your ass? Like, you're making a yellow brick road made out of brown bricks." And then I realized this, and I ran out of the door. And I ran out of there and realized that my keys were in my pants, which I discarded in the bathroom. So instead of going out there, I decided to streak.
Switch.
Alright, so I decided to streak, and as I run along, I come across Ray Stevens singing the streak song, right there in the middle of the road. "Oh yes, they call me the streak, whee!" And then I decided to keep running because I'm still crapping all over the road.
Switch.
And as I'm crapping along the road, I come to realize I can make an interstate. I'm shitting perpetually, and it looks like I'm doing something very right and very wrong at the same time. So I decide to get straight on my ass and start to scoot around like a dog with worms. I finally make it to California, and I see my brother, and I am at the Wizard reunion. That's kind of what I wanted all along.
And scene. Wow, we turned Insult Restaurant into a man shitting everywhere.
Come on, Chuck.
Isn't that kind of what an insult is?
That's pretty insulting.
Pretty much.